The Primarchs were genetically engineered superhuman sons of the Emperor. Created in the late 30th millennium, they were scattered immediately after their creation and were all reclaimed during the Great Crusade, all except for two. They were designed to be immortal, powerful, and exceptional in various aspects. Meant to lead the Emperor's Great Crusade, they were perfect generals, warriors, and statesmen. Each Primarch embodied a unique aspect of war and possessed extraordinary abilities. They were intended to reunite humanity under the Emperor's rule, bringing enlightenment and unity to the galaxy. They are revered as legendary figures embodying both the hopes and flaws of humanity, and their legacy continues to impact the ongoing conflicts within the grim darkness of the 42nd millennium. They also embody the pinnacle of genetic engineering, with their physical attributes combined with their strategic genius, their leadership skills, and unique abilities. It makes them the most formidable forces on the battlefield. Let's start with their creation. The Primarch project was initiated before the Unification Wars in the 30th millennium. Its exact start and end dates are unknown, but the Emperor used his own genetic code to create 20 or 21 superhuman Primarchs without resorting to cloning. The process involved extracting a subset of the Emperor's DNA to form a pure Primarch gene stock, which was then differentiated into individual Primarchs' genomes. During the Horus Heresy, analysis of the Primarch strands revealed deliberate gene manipulations and the addition of non-human DNA. Some Primarch samples showed canine-like DNA, potentially explaining Leman Russ's affinity with wolves and the feral mutation of space wolves into the Wolfen. The creation of the Primarchs involved not only physical genetic engineering, but also psychic sorcery derived from the warp. It is known that the Emperor traveled to Molech, a far distant planet, during the Age of Technology and gained new abilities and knowledge, likely including the techniques used to create these Primarchs. Thus, they were both spiritually and physically crafted, making them the epitome of humanity but also susceptible to chaos due to their radiant souls in the Immaterium. Primarchs possess unique gene sequences within their DNA that set them apart from regular humans and space marines. These genetic codes give rise to their exceptional physical attributes, including heightened strength, speed, and resilience. They also contribute to their psychic potential and specialized abilities. The Primarchs have a unique genetic makeup, with their DNA specifically engineered by the Emperor. This genetic code provides them with various superhuman traits. For instance, they possess enhanced senses, allowing them to see, hear far beyond the capabilities of regular humans. Their reflexes and agility are also heightened, making them superhuman with incredible speed and precision. The Primarch's DNA is used to create gene seed implants that are implanted into the aspirants to transform them into space marines. They possess a unique gene seed known as the primordial gene seed, which serves as the template for the creation of the Astartes legions. So, anatomy-wise, Primarchs are massive beings, standing between 10 to 12 feet tall, or maybe in later sources, they are stated to be 12 to 14 feet, towering over regular humans and even space marines. They possess an enhanced musculature and bone density, granting them immense strength and resilience. Their physical prowess exceeds that of any space marine or custodes, allowing them to engage in combat against powerful adversaries and emerge victorious. They also weigh multiple times more than a regular Astartes and even a custodian. They possess a unique skeletal structure that is more robust and dense than any other human type in the galaxy. This enhanced bone structure contributes to their strength and resilience, enabling them to withstand tremendous physical stress and endure severe injuries. Their unaugmented muscles grant them immense strength and physical power. They can easily overpower multiple opponents in combat and perform feats of strength that would be impossible for ordinary humans or even space marines to even see. They can lift a tank with ease, and even the weight of a titan for a limited time frame. Let's take a look at the most vague and mysterious part of these demigods, their internal and gene seed organs. In other words, the Primarch physiology. So these Primarchs have a very accelerated healing factor, firstly, allowing them to recover from injuries that would be fatal to ordinary humans. They do have a range of specialized organs within their bodies, similar to the Space Marines. These organs enhance their physical abilities, such as the os modular, which enhances bone density, the biscopia, which increases muscle mass, and the hemistamen, which boosts blood production and clotting, hence their very fast recovery rate. They also possess two hearts instead of one, as evident when Lemonruss was stopped in one heart but was stated to have another one, which provides them with superior cardiovascular performance. This dual heart system ensures efficient blood circulation, oxygenation, and nutrient supply to their bodies, although it was stated that they don't really need food. But then the dual hearts also enhance their endurance and stamina. They possess enhanced sensory perception, far surpassing that of any regular human, Astartes or otherwise. They can perceive details and detect threats with incredible acuity. Their vision is sharper, allowing them to see in near darkness, maybe even night vision, and their hearing can detect even the faintest of sounds. A Primarch is beyond any Astartes in their legion, let alone a non-augmented human. Conrad Curse sustained severe injuries at one point of time in the Prince of Crows as a result of his struggle with the lion, and the Night Lord apothecaries were useless because they lacked knowledge on how to help him. He possesses some organs that are similar to Astartes and others that make no sense to the apothecaries whatsoever. These sons of the Emperor never had augmentations or implants, rather their genes were altered to grow these strange organs as a part of their growth and development phases. It is not known as to whether they have all the gene seed organs that an Astartes have, but since the Space Marines are just lesser mortal variants of them, I would bet that they do, and even a few more, including the ones seen in the Primaris Marines. There has never been any mention of a black carapace on a Primarch, but in order to function at one with their artificer godlike armor, their power armor, an even more advanced black carapace would have been required or implanted later on after they were discovered from different worlds. The one organ that we do know that they have, and none other of the human types have, is the immortal's gland, the Godmaker, which is placed within the cerebral cortex of each of the Primarchs, regulating their fast growth and essentially making them immortals. Their brains as well were designed to not only work at magnitudes more than a normal man, but also to be resilient to damage as well as regenerate lost nerve cells. Due to this, they all were geniuses in their own rights. The Master of Mankind designed them to be the smartest of all men, except for Angron, who was dumb. They all were exceptionally intelligent. Each of them learned to speak High Gothic fluently, all by themselves. They could manage an entire army and understand and also master space travel and other technical marvels. The Emperor or one of the other Primarchs would train their brothers in what they lack, but most of the stuff they learned by themselves. Each possessed the capacity to be a philosopher like Sanguinius, a scholar like Magnus, a bureaucrat like Guilliman, or a forge master like Ferrus or Vulcan. Lemonruss is said to be frequently playing the barbarian as a distraction from his intelligence and at times to fit in with the Fenrisian society. The Lion is an unrivaled strategist and a tactician. Perturabo was a very talented artist, and Alpharius and Omegon were peeping toms. They all know the darkest secrets of the other Primarchs. So due to their mental capacity, Primarchs also possess a natural resistance to psychic attacks and chaos manipulations, although this wasn't really an immunity, but rather a resistance. This resistance varies among different Primarchs, with some being nearly immune to psychic influence. This resistance stems from their formidable willpower and the inherent strength of their psychic presence. Their connection to the warp grants them varying degrees of psychic abilities. Some Primarchs like Magnus the Red, Lorgar, or Mortarion possess exceptional psychic powers and command vast psychic energies. Others like Ferrus Manus, Rogaldon, or Vulcan possess limited psychic abilities, often focused on enhancing their physical prowess or protective capabilities. They also emit a powerful aura that can inspire and uplift those around them. This aura has a profound effect on their loyal followers, boosting their morale, courage, and combat abilities. It serves as a testament to their charismatic leadership and the ability to inspire unwavering loyalty in their troops. Each of them have unique powers, reflecting their individual traits and personalities. Examples include Conrad Curse's precognition and seeing vision of the future, Magnus the Red mastery of psychic powers, or Vulcan's incredible resilience and regeneration. Rubudi Guilliman can focus on 12 things all at once, and hence no emails to him will be missed. Sanguinius is the most powerful fighter and has a pair of wings that he can literally use to fly like an angel. Lemonruss has enhanced night vision as well as the fury of the wolf, while Fulgrim could perceive electromagnetic fields. Ferrus Manus, Rogaldon, and Perturabo has a high affinity towards innovation in warfare. The Lion can now forest walk and teleport from one place to another. Horus has unbelievable charisma. Lorgar has a shiny bald head, and Alpharius and Omegon are twins. All of them are essentially immortal beings having a perpetual's DNA, making them more or less perpetuals by themselves. more in the case of Vulcan, and less in Horus, who is now gone, obliterated. They also have special mutations. It is important to note that the Primarchs were scattered across the galaxy after their creation, and each was raised in a different environment. This resulted in their individual growth and development, leading to distinct physical and mental characteristics among them. Some, like Vulcan, Sanguinius, and Leman Russ, became visually different from the rest. Sanguinius had two magnificent pair of wings, angelic wings, that were treated initially as mutations by the people on his planet, while Leman Russ, as said before, possesses an additional animal DNA called the Canis Helix, which gave him and his Astartes warriors long fangs and wolf-like characteristics. Vulcan had jet black skin, but this was caused by the radiations of the Nocturne star of his system, not by a mutation from the warp or being of African lineage. To be fair, Magnus had copper skin and not red, so that isn't really a mutation, and Angron's butcher's nails were cortical implants put in him by the elite of the planet Nuceria to make him fight more in the gladiator games. So that's all we can say about the anatomy and biology of a Primarch. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Do hit the like button for support and subscribe, but most of all smash that bell icon for regular updates and new videos here on this channel. Take care, boys.